Welcome to this week's Reps call. Today we're a lot of people. 17. So hello, Harsil, Jason, David, Yamama, Sami Takeshi, Santos, Tim, Leye, Fernando, and Tunde, Lydia, Manzar, Liv, and Matt, who is always helping us with the AV support. We also have Jason, in case I didn't mention Jason, and Angel at the Etherpad. Welcome everyone. Today's the question from Kiki is, what is the last video that you watched? So if you're interested to know what the other reps are interested in doing watching on videos, you can check the Etherpad roll call. I have 2 shout-outs. I do expect that other people will have other shout-outs by the end of this call. Oh, I also see Cairo. Hello, Cairo. We have one for Michael Kohler for developing the Firefox accounts campaign page. I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Thank you very much, Michael. I'm going to show you the page that of the next campaign. It's a little bit different than the previous campaigns we have done. So for this time, we didn't use plus. Instead, we created another page. And thank you, Tim. Tim has been working a lot with the onboarding team on onboarding new reps and moving those bugs. So I would like to thank Tim for all his hard work that he was doing to get new reps and also get mentors to old reps. And with that, I am gonna go to the first topic, which is portal transition. And there is a discourse topic that I would like to give you the link on the Etherpad that I would like you to give some attention and have a conversation. As you know, we are soon going to transition to community portal. And the community portal is going to include different regional and functional communities around the world. And it's also going to include reps. And the reason we are doing this is firstly because it's very hard to maintain reps if we don't have resources right now. And secondly, we don't want to fragment community anymore. We want community in one place. So we're going to transition from the portal, the reps portal as you know it, to the community portal. But in order to do so, and in order to ensure that reps have everything they need, the Reps Council has worked with the rest of the community development team, and we have created a list of reps functionalities that we would like to transition in the future. That means that this on the discourse topic, you will find reps functionalities about unique stuff that reps are doing, and right now the community portal is not covering, like reporting activities, metrics is something that is not covered, swag and budget is something that is not covered, giving spotlight to rep of the month, mentoring, and so on. So please go ahead on the discourse topic and add if we are missing anything. One is I'm planning to close this discourse topic by the end of the week. And after that, the council will form some working groups to talk per topic. What we want to do is not to necessarily transfer every functionality to the new portal, but considering does this still make sense to put it in the new portal? Yes, no. Does this make sense to do it at all? Maybe somebody says, I don't see a reason why I should have my mentor on my profile as a rep. And maybe we should decide that we don't want to do that. So there are going to be open working groups where people can give their opinions of if that's a functionality that people still want to see in the reps program, and if that's a functionality that we would like to see in the second version of the portal. And then what can we do in the meantime? Just a reminder, the first version of the portal is not going to have any of those rep-specific functionalities except groups and events. So the reps portal won't close with the launch of the first version of the portal. We're still going to have the reps portal around in order to transition smoothly. And like, I don't want one day to say, okay, here's the new portal. Like, okay, let's close everything. Okay, we don't have an answer on how to do the things that we used to do. So the first version won't include reps functionalities. The plan is to have reps functionalities appear on the second version. That is probably going to be around March. So that's why we're having this discussion now. I'm going to stop talking because I talk too much, and I'm going to ask if anybody has any questions. Nobody? All right, people do like me to talk. And I would like to give a shout out to David and Daniele for already adding comments there. I do appreciate the questions. All right, if you have any questions, do add your ideas on this course. This is going to be closed on Friday, and then we're going to do the working groups. The question right now, did we miss any reps functionality? Is there something that reps are doing specifically that you don't see in this list? Because if we didn't catch anything, that functionality, we won't transition it on version 2, and then we'll have problems if you consider this very important. All right, I am gonna pass and I'm gonna copy a link now that soon is gonna be a new link, so do not share this link. And I'm gonna share my screen and show you how the new campaign page looks right now and make you feel weird about my development HTML skills. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes,
cool. So this is a page in development right now, so do not link it. It's still on github.io. It's going to be the new campaign that we are launching about Firefox accounts and how the community can speak about Firefox accounts, monitor specifically and log-wise. In here, what we are hoping is to drive 5,000 new accounts coming from not necessarily just the community, but like the community shares the news and it drives new accounts. So you're going to get a link to ask people to tweet with that link, so it attributes back to the community. You're going to also get social and shareable links and a little bit about information and guidelines on how to create an event. We have a lovely picture of the Indonesian community in the beginning. Thank you for providing that. It's going to be smaller. So the campaign will most likely start either today or next week, depending on my time. And it's going to be open until the end of the year. The hope is that we reach 5,000 new accounts, Firefox accounts. The reason we are doing that is that because Mozilla wants to create relationships with people, and that in order to do so, we're using Firefox accounts. So we want to teach people why they should have a Firefox account and what this Firefox account can help them do. We are using the logwise and the monitor example. We're asking people to create an account and subscribe to get potential bridges on their email. And of course, I'm going to share all the stuff and you can localize it. We love when community localizes stuff. So I'm going to share with you the assets, like I can show you the assets look like that. And the graphics so the community can take and localize it. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to stop sharing. No. If you are in the mood on helping with creating this very hacky, very early website, I'm gonna add the link of the repo. And if you wanna check out what we're doing, you can check that out here. Questions? Yeah. Well, you do like hearing my voice today. All right, I am gonna pass this to Santosh. Santosh is gonna talk to us about OpenText Summit and DevOps, and he has some exciting news to share with us. Santosh, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Constantine. Am I audible? Yeah, perfect. So I got an opportunity to speak at OpenText Summit in Thailand last month, and last week I was talking at DevOps in Morocco. So at OpenText Summit Thailand, I was talking about writing JavaScript with better performance and tools and tips to improve your JavaScript performance, and how you can use our Firefox dev tools to analyze your bundles and improve the JavaScript performance. It was received very well, and that was a place where I didn't see much of the Mozilla community members over there. But so they were very excited about how to get involved with the open source communities and how like how they can get involved with the communities. So that was one thing which I have from OpenTech Summit. And last week I was talking about a practical approach to CSS Grid and Devox Morocco. There I was talking about our dev tools, about how you can use our Firefox dev tools to debug your CSS grid, and what the new specification is, and how you can avoid importing other CSS frameworks and use the existing framework, which is CSS grid, in your browser on your projects. I really got amazing response and feedback from the audience about how their Firefox dev tools are their primary dev tools which they are using every day in their work life every day. And I didn't know people are so excited about the Focus browser which we have. So many people have already are users of Firefox Focus, and the feedback which I received from about the new tracking protection and Firefox Focus was amazing. And I was really excited to speak about them, and I got really good feedback. So that is what I wanted to share with the reps community. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Santosh. Are any questions for Santosh? I mean, I have questions, but it shouldn't only be me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start this conversation because people apparently like hearing my voice. Santosh, I'm wondering, you said that people you get really good feedback about the work that Firefox and privacy is doing. Can you share a little bit more about what were the feedback specifically?
So first, they were talking about the Focus browser. So the weird part is most of the people doesn't know that the Focus browser is from Firefox. So I was really amazed by it, and so they said they started using Firefox Focus, and then there were few people who were using Firefox as their primary browser initially, but they moved to Chrome in the later on days. So then again, I was showing them what's new in the Firefox 70 version. I told them few statistics about how the Firefox 70 was blocking 2 billion trackers every day from the users. So they felt pretty good, and they really like when it comes to if they are more of HTML designers. So they are using dev tools which are built in the Firefox rather than any other browser. They believe that they said that Firefox dev tools are more advanced than any other dev tools if you are a HTML designer, and it's really helping them. So especially the ones which are released in the recent dev tools, like if any CSS code, if you write the CSS code but it isn't going to any change to your HTML design, we are showing a simple pop-up showing this particular style is not going to affect anything in your web page. So those kind of tips which are directly from the MDN are really helpful for the developers.
Cool. Any questions from the room? I see some new faces, hello, Livia, and Harsil and Lydia. We haven't seen you for a while. I don't want to put you in the spot. I'm just wondering if anybody has any other questions for Santosh. I think that this is a good opportunity to have a conversation, people. So any other questions?
So I would also love to add my slide links to the Etherpad, so that if anyone wants to do the same workshop or talk in any of the communities, so it might be helpful to them. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's it from me. If any questions.
Thank you very much, Santosh. I am going to give very quickly the council updates, and then I'm going to open the floor and make people talk. So the council updates, you've heard a little bit about it in the beginning. We are working on the portal of the transition. So the council is spending a lot of time to understand what are the functionalities that we want to, we already discussed about what are the functionalities. Now it's about how we are going to do it. And soon we're going to open a conversation on all reps. Also, this is the last week of the old council members, the onboarding from the new council members, Sarbas, Luis, and Sarbas, Luis, and Felipe is finishing this week. So we are going to transition the Monica, Juliana, and Yofi out of the council. And soon it's only going to be Sarbas, Luis, and Felipe in their position. With that, we still have 10 minutes. And because we have 10 minutes and you are so many here, I'm going to put people on the spot and ask them, how is community stuff going? Mama, how is Community Palestine going?
All is good. All is good. What we have done last thing was 3 weeks ago. We did the sumo campaign. And actually, I have a question. This is an opportunity to ask about the voting that Michael Kohler sent it to us. I'm just looking for the link to read the question because I'm a little bit confused about what kind of involvement should I feel. He asked about, like involvement in taking decision, for example, or involvement in giving opinion. Like, actually, I didn't understand well the question.
So I think it's about reps involvement on the program decision. So the idea is that it's about how much involved you're feeling on giving your feedback about the program, how much involved you're feeling about making a decision, and how much involved you're feeling that your voice is being heard. So the idea is that the program is not about only the council, but it's also about every single one here that they want to do something for the reps program. Sorry, lady? I think Leye is probably not muted. I'm gonna take care of that. Sorry, Leye, I don't know if you're talking to us, if you are unmuted. Could you add if you have a question on the chat? Because you're not really audible if you're having a question. All right, Matthew took care of it. I think he was just forgot to mute. So the idea is about like how involved, no problem, like don't worry. How involved you're feeling on the program and on decisions. And for example, there is a discussion that about how we're changing the onboarding of the program. There are GitHub issues. Team is adding comments. Also, the onboarding team is adding comments. How are you feeling about that? Are you feeling that you can participate in those conversations? Are you feeling that you don't have enough information about participating on those conversations? So they want to understand a little bit about how you're feeling about being part of those conversations about how we're shaping the program forward. I think I should ask him to be in the next call to explain a little bit this better.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? Otherwise, I'm still gonna point at people. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other part of the world in Africa. Tunde, how are things in Africa?
Hello.
Hey Tunde, how are you doing?
I'm currently on the road now. I might not be able to. I'm doing fine. Currently on the road now. I might not be able to speak too much. I don't know if everybody can hear me very well.
We can hear you. If you cannot speak, it's fine, but we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Currently in Africa, things are a little bit slow, but we have a couple of other programs and agenda for before the end of the year. We're organizing a meeting just right after this meeting now with other reps in Africa so that we can also discuss on how well we can actually, foster Mozilla mission and how we can also help people get people on board to also contribute to the space. So that's currently how far I can give right now. Thank you. I don't know if Leye is still on the call, so you can also share some light if he's on the call.
I don't know. Go ahead, Leye.
I am on the call, but I think Tunde has said most of the things I was going to say. Because we would also be having a meeting after this concerning our activities here in Africa as a whole and Nigeria specifically. So today I said majority of all the things I'm supposed to say.
Cool, thank you, Eli. And today, let us know if you have, if you would like to give us like any update on next call. You are more than welcome to do so. And if you need any help from the rest of the reps or from me on the council, also write me an email and I can provide what you need. I hope I can provide.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right. And I can keep going and pointing at people, or somebody want to speak up?
No? Lydia would like to talk about Firefox Live event.
What?
Oh, Lydia, they put you on the spot.
Yeah, actually next week Firefox Lite will be released in Jakarta, 27 November, and 28 we will have like a event at the community space. So yeah, gonna be, I think, busy week because we also planning and organize some other event in another region in Indonesia to help the Firefox Lite team promote their new version. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Follow our Instagram account.
Yes, everybody.
If you want to follow.
If you like Instagram, the Indonesian community is very active. So follow the Instagram account in order to see. Lydia, I'm wondering which other regions of Indonesia you're going to except Jakarta?
Makassar, Semarang, Bandung, Surabaya, terus sama apa ya? Udah bahasa Indonesia. I forgot another one, but we have like a plan 5. Oh, 5 with Jakarta kan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with Jakarta. Jadi 5 areas. Actually, we choose those region based on like the human resources we have. So yeah, we just like maximize like we have. That's why. Cool.
And is it only community driven, or are you gonna have also employees from the Taiwan office helping you?
That's the thing. That's like kind of new marketing plan. So actually they don't involve. It's just us. So actually we plan to bundling the event mixed with some Mozilla project X Firefox Lite content.
So the idea is that we're going to have school visits in 5 cities, and they're aside from the Firefox Lite, I don't know, like marketing or content.
It's just like
we're also going to talk about some other Mozilla technology, like I don't know, like WebVR or something. So yeah, let's see. It's still the planning is still in progress. So yeah, we'll see.
I can hear Kiki in the background, even if I cannot see you both.
Yeah. Kiki is shadowing me.
I know I'm not doing good then, but
Kiki said that she's not going to participate in the call, but she's still lurking in the call on behalf of Lydia here. Thank you very much, both Kiki and Lydia, and the rest of the Indonesian community. You can also use the Firefox accounts stuff if you want to add the stuff in your presentations.
Oh yeah, we need, right? We need some presentation also. Oh, okay. We'll talk later.
All right. Thank you very much, both. Thank you, Indonesia. I am going to close this call, except if somebody wants to speak. Somebody got some courage.
One thing.
Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, I missed the first part of the call. I didn't have audio, but I saw you had a shout out for me. Thank you. But as you all know, I'm working hard on getting the onboarding list a little bit smaller. And that means we have a lot of new reps, and they're looking for mentors mentors. Don't know if you asked for it, Constantina.
I totally forgot. Thank you, Tim, for reminding. Go ahead.
We need new mentors to start mentor the new reps who I'm onboarding at this moment. So everybody who feels to do the next step and start mentoring other reps, please send a mail to the council and suggest yourself.
Yes, so we need new mentors. Tim is right. We especially need new mentors in Latin America and Africa. We don't have enough mentors there. We are asking in those regions, not because we don't believe Asia or Europe is important. It's just like we feel that if your mentor is closer to you on time-wise, it's easier, and like culturally, it's easier for those people to guide you. For example, my mentor is Tim, who is also in Europe, and we can relate, and we are on the same time, so it's easier for us to talk. That doesn't mean that you cannot take mentees from other regions, but we're just asking for more people from Latin America and Africa to step up, because if we have more mentors for those regions, we're going to also have more reps. So yes, I'm going to open an official call and have the training once we have enough people to become mentors. So you should expect a discourse topic from me coming your way, asking for new mentors on this region. And if you're really, really interested, do write us an email, and we're gonna keep you on the backlog.
Okay. Hello, Constantina.
Hey, David.
I only have a question. There will be some special requirement to be a mentor or something related?
We usually ask reps to be more than a year in the program in order to be mentors, in order to be well seasoned in the program, so they know it's happening. Of course, your onboarding period should be over, like your onboarding back. And as far as I remember, the other requirement is that you are active. Which means that you are having activities the late 6 months, so we know that you are up to date on what is happening. Other than that, and of course, I know that goes ahead, but like if you have like a CPG case that is right now ongoing and you have some restrictions, I know that's not the case for you, David, but I'm just saying, like in general, like CPG is an important thing, and if you're having a warning that says that you shouldn't participate in the next few months, then please don't apply. We will know because I know the CPG cases. So those are the ways, and afterwards the council sees the list. They are taking the training, and once those people are trained, they are ready to get some new mentees. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, we are over 3 minutes at our usual time, and I'm happy for that. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. With some emails do come your way from me, and see you all next week.
Bye.
See you. Yeah.